What do you have for me, boys?
I'm sorry, sir. We weren't able to locate codename Genesis. It seems that he has taken the necessary precautions in avoiding all governmental surveillance.
She, Agent. Genesis is believed to be a she.
Sir, we may have gotten some information on our colleague. He goes by the name of Silas Stark. He teaches nightly at Westminster Community College.
I want you to get a hold of her as soon as possible. Gentlemen, I don't believe you understand the dangers that this technology poses to our nation. If this leaks and gets to the wrong hands, we might as well declare a state of national emergency. You think the threat of nuclear disaster is alarming? Bioweapons? This technology makes those seem like child's play. We must capture this technology and keep it in utmost secrecy. It shouldn't get out to the public. And I'm not just saying that because I'm registered with the California Technological Determinist Party. This technology could influence the future of our society. No, it will. This is the future of military supremacy. I want codename Genesis located, and I want her located now. I don't care how many U.S. privacy laws we have to go around. Do I make myself clear, gentlemen? This is not a democracy. I could care less about your opinions. I am your technocratic leader, and you must follow the decisions that I make.
Yes, sir.
Working hard or hardly working?
Prior, I can't get this piece of code to work. Do something useful and take a look at it. Look, we're running a pluralistic gig here. We're both experts making the tough calls. And right now, I just need your help with this.
You know I'm not good at that stuff. I'm a bio major after all.
Speaking of which, Dr. Oz, how's that dimethyl polypropylene solution coming along?
I have a batch casting overnight. It should be ready in the morning.
Wait, aren't you teaching tonight?
Yoan, don't overwork yourself, all right? You too, Remy. You have a midterm tomorrow.
Silas, we've been at this for months. Me working full-time in the lab, you teaching at Westminster. I don't know how long we can go on.
As long as it takes, Captain.
Alright, we're at the analysis portion of the lab. Here, I can do half and you can do the other half. Is that okay?
Are you sure you can handle these questions? I mean, I don't want to get a bad grade on this one. I kind of depend on the lab to boost my grade.
Well, excuse me, but do you not think that I have the knowledge to answer these questions accurately? I
Oh,
get better on the test than you do.
Whoa there, no need to point that out. Oh, come on, you're a girl. You helped me to do the experiment by filling in the tubes and cleaning everything. You've done all you have the abilities to do already.
I am fully capable of utilizing my knowledge.
I'm so tired of these outdated gender schemas that people hold for women. I have just as much ability as him to apply what I've learned in my schooling. These implicit assumptions that society makes on my gender will not influence my goals for success as a woman in science. I will create a beautiful invention, one that will prove to others that I deserve what I love to do, to be an innovator, a designer, a scientist. That's good.
Got something. Yo, Darcy, D-man.
D-money, D-bag. For real, maybe if you stop shooting up every half hour, maybe we'd get some work done. Stuff's not cheap, you know.
Yeah, shut your American hole. Find me some good intel and maybe I won't be compelled to. In Soviet Russia, intel finds you.
Whatever, I'd like to be paid, frankly. Yo, boss, where's all this money coming from? Like, I'm chill with it, but it's a little shady.
Does it really matter? Money is money and I'll take it. And you will too. In Soviet Russia, the money takes you.
Anyway, I've got eyes on a pair in the states that are developing a real piece of work. Injectable it comes in a syrup. Serum. Yeah, that you inject. Little risk.
Hey, let me see. Okay, transistor caps, inject into the bloodstream. Standard time until threshold effect, 24 hours. So there's some variability, some unsureness of if it's working or not. Definitely some sort of technology here. Makes you capable of things you wouldn't ordinarily be able to do, extends your mental capacity, and gives you the power to learn at an accelerated rate. There's a little bit of a risk here, though.
Don't care. But how do we, how do you say? No, this is legit. Not scam, not look-alike, doppelganger.
I traced us to their local server by searching the statewide IP for the Trojan program. These guys are developing some heavy-duty biological enhancers.
Good. Lucas, take a look at those schematics and make me prototype. Lucas, someone find Lucas and drag him here.
He is taking a nap currently.
Don't care. Get him a cup of coffee. Slap him several times. Cut off his left pinky finger. I don't care what you have to do as long as he starts on this. Now, for the love of vodka, go, go! I think you're done.
Deep breath. I can do this. Just a little bit of Russian. Language, so useful. Gotta love it. Wait. Maybe there's a better way. Suppose this is the plight of the experimenter's regress. I mean, I'll never know that it works until I know that it works. So I'm going to try it on myself. If I learn Russian, great. Then it works. If not, well, okay. No pain. Okay. Actually, probably a lot of pain.
We've seen the implications of this technology. We know we can capitalize from it, and we have. The government has saved $56 billion in just 6 months, and it could get better. We could save $500 trillion in just a few years. Our defense is at an all-time high. We are now the most powerful government in the world. We have to keep this technology a secret.
Well, now you might be using an empiricist argument, but I see right through all these numbers and facts. Just think of all the people that this could benefit. This technology will directly determine how America and later the world proceeds with the core aspects of a functioning society. I mean, how many kids will be allowed to gain an education with this? How many people could we help? We could eradicate poverty. You don't want poverty. If we funnel this to research labs, well, you know, actually, you really never liked my Facebook photos, so you're wrong anyway.
You're attempting to use a contingent argument and point out inconsistencies. But what you're expressing has nothing to do with my argument, which is well steeped in factual information, not slandering.
I agree with Congresswoman Jackie. We should keep this a secret.
Here's the deal. I strongly agree with the Congresswoman. We need this technology. We're in debt up to our eyeballs, and Finland is quickly surpassing us in education. China dominates us in manufacturing. With the money we could get from this technology, we could eradicate hunger and poverty worldwide. It's 2015. 805 million people suffer from chronic undernourishment, and our healthcare is terribly expensive for the working man. I want this made public, and I want it now.
I must capitalize on this now.
Dear terrorists, I'm happy with the work your organization has done for us. You've been extremely helpful to the U.S. government. In return, we're keeping you and your colleagues under the radar and away from federal prison.
Your interestedness in this project has benefited your organization. I hope you will all be able to make use of our funds, as we will be able to make use of this technology. In secrecy, U.S. Government.
Humanity? I remember what it was like, what it was going to be. My goal really was just to give everyone equal footing. But it turned into something else when the government and the terrorists took over, working in tandem. We've injected the humanity out of ourselves. No amount of serum can give it back. We've gone too far. You can't make humanity artificial. At first, things went well. Language, what I tested first on myself, worked very well. My Russian is top-notch. Then I learned to play world-class accordion. I collected skills. Everything from obscure oceanography facts to a complete knowledge of medical procedures regarding the pulmonary system. It was the beginning of a new era, a Kuhnian revolution, if you will. Normal science, all that regular work, the accepted ideas that drive science along, gone. There are too many anomalies, things that don't fit within the rapidly evolving society. And so the crisis came. It was something that we had never dealt with before. So we began searching for a solution to this new problem of education in a growing world. Since old answers weren't enough anymore, there needed to be a revolution of some sort, a new way of living and doing science. The problem started when I tried to give my first test subject a little more empathy for people completely unlike him. He went insane several days later, but I forged ahead, and as I got bigger and bigger in my concepts, the side effects got worse. The patient that I injected with a better method for learning from his mistakes gnawed through his restraints and escaped from the lab. And the innocent man that I gave the power to objectively evaluate the opinions and reasonings of others climbed out of a window, caught a bird, snapped its neck, and ate it while I watched. Bones and all, and the woman, a mother of twins that I injected with the love, the power to love unconditionally, fully, without any inadequacies, to love art, invention, people, to love people and never leave them, to never make them feel inferior or unwanted. It's too horrible to say.
Please, go on. Please try. Try for those of us who can still listen to the words you speak, the ones whose tender arms have tender skin that holds tender veins that have never been tainted with an IV full not of ideas, but of wretchedness.
Know this. She made no mistakes. She never will. Making mistakes is what makes us human. She is bereft of that now. No, she tore the IV from her arm and just